Welcome to the coolest stuff on the planet.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Yes, absolutely. It is nice in Studio 1A.
It's cozy.
So today we're not heading too far from home, right? We're gonna head south to the neighboring state of Florida, and we're gonna check out Homosassa Springs State Wildlife Park.
That is a long name, but
Yes.
it gets even longer.
Oh dear.
This park is actually in Homosassa, Florida, which is in northwest Florida, and its full name is the Ellie Schiller Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park.
Jeez. Okay, well, the number one attraction in the Ellie Schiller Homosassa Springs Wildlife State Park is, yes, wildlife. It's a
Wow.
fantastic place to check out tons of native Florida wildlife.
And some of the animals that you can expect to see at this long-named park: deer, cougars, river otters splashing around in the Homosassa River.
River otters are great.
And you will also see lots and lots of American alligators and American crocodiles lazing about and sunning themselves and not eating the people because they're in special enclosures.
Yes, exactly. And there are a lot of endangered species and vulnerable species also, like red wolves, Florida panthers, West Indian manatees, whooping cranes, and gopher turtles.
And do you know, actually, Matt, I was going to ask you, this is a surprise question.
Okay.
Do you know why gopher turtles are called gopher turtles?
Because they pester Bill Murray to no end?
Good guess, but not quite.
Okay.
They're burrowing turtles. They build tunnels and burrows, and so that's why they're called
Really?
that. Also, another fun fact about gopher turtles. Sorry, I can't help myself.
It's okay.
Native Americans used to use them as a form of currency.
By the way, earlier we did say manatees.
In case you missed that.
Yes, the park, it serves as a rehabilitation center for injured and orphaned manatees. Now, these guys are pretty slow moving, and they often get hurt in speedboat accidents.
And I mean, they are slow moving, like Matt said, and they're also big. That's part of it. So on average, they're about 10 feet long, about 1,200 pounds, and apparently they have terrible eyesight.
Yes.
They tend to be nearsighted. So I feel like I can relate to a manatee because I'm also
I
nearsighted.
can as well. Wow. Interesting. Well, manatees are attracted to Homosassa Springs because of the natural spring. That's the centerpiece of the park. That's why
Thus
it's called
the name.
Yes, exactly. So the waters are about 72 degrees, they are 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round. And it attracts manatees and thousands of saltwater, freshwater fish.
Speaking of fish, the best way to see these manatees at the park is there's actually a floating underwater observatory in the park called the Fishbowl.
Oh, brilliant.
And I love this fishbowl because listeners probably don't know, but Matt and I, and actually our producer Tyler, work in a little office, a little glass office called the Fishbowl.
Along with 3 other of our colleagues.
Yes, so we can relate
Absolutely.
to these fishbowl.
We feel the
people.
fishbowl. So you could go about 9 feet underwater and watch the manatees and the fishies all swim together and be happy and not get hit by speedboats.
Another interesting aquatic inhabitant of the park is Lucifer.
What?
Wait for it. Or Lou, who is an African hippo, and I love this, a former animal actor who's been hanging around the park since 1964. Wow. And every year, this is really sweet, they celebrate his birthday.
Really?
And I think in 2010, he's going to turn 50. So.
Wow. In addition to all the animals we've mentioned, there are also a ton of birds. Yes, it's a birder's paradise, you could even say. You got flamingos, storks, herons, bald eagles, owls, and even pelicans.
Pelicans?
Yes, because you're in Florida. So if you're dying to know more about these manatees, or why in the world sailors would mistake them for mermaids, or perhaps why they need glasses, you can type manatee in the How Stuff Works search bar and check it all out, because there's a ton of stuff you can find.
And now Matt and I are going to swim back to the fishbowl, but we'll see you next time with more cool places.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit howstuffworks.com and let us know what you think. Email travelpodcast@howstuffworks.com. Don't forget to check out our other podcasts, free on iTunes.